We're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down. Now Ryan down around the goal line.
And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. And it's up and good. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now the Browns, they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He was brought down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On first down, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
So he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
They go play action now. Ryan. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter.
Makes the score Browns 15, Colts nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Parkey with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Colts nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return is Hines. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10. At their
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Throwing again. Ryan looking for Campbell downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
His kick is good.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Julian Blackmon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He finds Beckham complete. The 40, 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Browns 29, Colts 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return is Hines. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Ryan sacked.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for Campbell downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Browns 36, Colts 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
7 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Colts.
They run with Hines. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
And a Colts 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. He completes this one to Mack. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kenny Galladay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Makes the score Browns 36, Colts 14. Aldrich Rosas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return is Hines. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You gonna get the boys?
Now Ryan on 1st down. Looking for Campbell down. It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
44 yards on the play.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He's got Burton here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shift, watch the shift.
They'll try to run with Hines. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his...
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Throwing deep for Galladay. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Kenny Galladay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Browns 44, Colts 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now Tua. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Julian Blackmon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper, and what a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler, had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year, and he spent a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page on every snap.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Flushed it, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Just like that, just like that.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 46.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
Ryan will throw again.
At the Browns, 14.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, the offense can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Colts
from the shotgun, Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Ryan's pass.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Recovered by Indianapolis.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now it's Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Taylor. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Jonathan
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 37 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. Gosh, you add up last last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
On 2nd down, Tua. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. They'll drop this down to Taylor. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Browns are pouring it on. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a dump off here complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Andy. 44 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are in for... And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Browns.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
He's going up top for 10. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 43 yards. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns continue to roll. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 46. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On first down, Ryan looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Browns' 46-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 46 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Hughes on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 85 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up
off the play fake. Here's Ryan. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw is Ryan. Throwing deep for Galladay. And now here is another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
2 and now on 1st down. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Browns 79, Colts 43.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll fire deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. CeeDee Lamb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Browns 86, Colts 43.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute and go to the playmakers. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
And it's third down.
This is Mack on the counter. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, it's Mack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Marlon Mack. Mack gets hit, and the ball is free. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And now he's going to use his legs. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught at the 1. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's...
He's got a man complete. The 30, the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Tua, fast pass outside complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Play action, Ryan. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Play action. It's Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. One last shot for Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland,